Hey Marshall students, how you doing today? I am doing great. I hope everybody there at home is doing well also. I want to tell you that I had a great time this week at our first Zoom PEs. There was a lot of students from our school that came and joined us, and I had a great time. I really enjoyed seeing everybody. If you did go to Zoom PE and you talk to any of your friends, please remind them to make sure that they go to Zoom PE next week, okay? Because we had a lot of kids show up, but I think that we could have a lot more kids and more participation. And I want to say I really, really appreciate everybody that came to Zoom PE and participated. This week, I did talk to some of the kids during Zoom PE this week that this week we are going to be working with our jump ropes. So I know I have a jump rope here. This one's a little bit small for me, and this is the one that I got from school. And I know that a lot of you do have jump ropes, and I know a lot of you do not have jump ropes. So there's a couple things that you can do if you do not have a jump rope. If you do, you're set. If you don't have a jump rope, you can, what I did was I went and found some rope in my garage, and it was a longer piece, and I cut it into the size that I need for me. And that's what you can do too. I also saw a student, I forgot who it was, but a student started jumping with her scarf during Zoom PE when I mentioned jump rope. She didn't have a jump rope, but she had a scarf, and so she started using that. So there's several different things that you can use. If you do get a piece of rope, I'm going to tell you how long you should cut it for your size. When you're standing up, you should step in the middle of the rope, and your rope should come up between your armpits and the top of your shoulders, in this area, okay? Mine is about this long to my armpit, so it's about perfect for me. And then what I did was I tied a little knot in each end, so that's kind of a handle that I use. If you have a jump rope that's too long, or you have a rope that's a little bit longer, and say when you step on it, it goes way up here, then what you can do is you can actually roll it around your hand before you jump, and if you roll it around your hand like that, that will make your jump rope just a little shorter and your size. If you do not have a jump rope right now, you don't have one ready, push pause and go see if you can find something that you can use as a jump rope. If you don't have anything to use as a jump rope, that's okay too. You can do all of our activities today without a rope. And basically what you'll be doing is you'll be pretending that you have a rope, but you'll still be going through the motions, okay? And that's just as good. All right, so as usual, before we start our physical activity, which is our jumping today, we are going to do a warm-up. And it's a stretch, not so much a stretch, but it's a warm-up to warm up our muscles for jumping. Don't forget your water if you have water. All right, so, and welcome back to those people that paused and went and got their rope. Now, in order to warm up for jumping, what I want you to do is find your personal space. All right, stand up, find your personal space, and we're gonna start with little arm circles. Last week we did big ones, we're gonna start with little ones. Not super fast, just slow. We're trying to warm up our muscles so that we don't tear them or stretch them or pull them as our physical activity starts. All right, let's go backwards to little circles. Backwards little circles. And I want you to notice that in this exercise or stretch, I have my palms down. See my hands? I have my palms down. What I want you to do now is turn your palms up and do forward little circles. And what that does is that'll stretch some of the different muscles in your arms and your shoulders especially. Okay, backwards. We'll do about 5 or 6 backwards circles. Nice. All right. Now let's do some large arm circles. Forward. We'll do 6 or 8 of those, maybe Neiner. Remember, not too fast. We're just warming up our muscles. We're not doing physical activity yet. All right, now let's start going backwards, big circles. And what we're doing is we're warming up our upper body muscles for when we're turning our rope. All right, nice job. Okay, and in jump roping, we also are gonna use our lower body. So what we're gonna do is we are going to be warming up our lower body, okay? And we'll be doing some of the same jumps and straddles and things that we'll be using during our jump ropes, okay? So this is very similar to what we'll be doing with our rope, okay? And we're gonna start with just jumping. And remember, jumping is 2 feet, okay? So start jumping. We'll jump Neiner 10 times, probably Neiner. All right, now what I want you to do is we're gonna do the same thing hopping, because we're going to be hopping. We're gonna be jump hopping as well as jump roping. And remember what I said last week, if we're jumping on 1 foot or stretching one foot or leg, we have to stretch or jump on the other, or technically hop. All right, we'll get 9 or 10 of those. Okay, good job everybody. Come back to your center point. And the next warm-up we're gonna do is called a straddle. And a straddle is a word that means apart. So when you straddle, our legs will go out like that, okay? And then in. So join me on this one. Out, and in, and out, and in, and out, and in. 2 more, and out, and in, and out, and in. Now there's another straddle, and it's called the forward straddle. And instead of our legs going out like that, we're going to separate or move apart our feet going forward like that, okay? So, and straddle, forward, and straddle, and straddle, and straddle. All right, a couple more. All right. All right, next one is one of my favorites, because I used to do this a long time ago, is ski. And this is called the skier. And a skier is when you start on one side and you jump off both feet and you go from side to side. And this is the movement that a skier uses when a skier goes. Of course, I haven't been skiing in a long time, but I've been snowboarding. So that's the skier. Good job, guys. And the last one we're going to do is called the bell, and it's like the skier, only instead of going sideways, we go forward and backwards. So we go forward and backwards. Go ahead and join me. Forward and backwards, and forward and backwards, and forward and backwards. All right, guys. Nice job. Get yourself a drink of water. That was a nice little warm-up. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you some different jump rope tricks. We're gonna start out with some basic ones. Then we're gonna move to some intermediate ones, and then we'll move to some advanced ones. And of course, I don't expect everyone to know how to do this right now, but what we're doing here today is I'm showing you how to do them, and what I want you to do is practice them, all right? You practice them as much as you want, as much as you can. We kind of have a saying that if you want to master one of these jump rope tricks, then you should be able to perform it 10 times in a row without missing. If you perform it 10 times in a row without missing, then you can be considered a master of that jump rope trick, all right? And I gotta be honest with you, I may or may not be able to do all of these jump rope tricks. I haven't tried them in a little while, but so I'm excited to try them. But all right, so here we go. If you have your rope, go ahead and get it. And I want you to hold it here, and I want you to step in the middle like that. If you don't have your rope, then what you're gonna do is you're gonna just pretend you have your rope, and you just do the same motions that we do with the rope, and then that will work as well, okay? So get your rope ready here, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna start out with the first one. It's just a step over, okay? It's pretty easy. And then what I want you to do is we're gonna swing that rope, and we're gonna bring it up and over our head. It's called a forward swing, okay? We're not jumping on it yet or anything like that. We're just stepping over it, and then we're gonna give it a forward swing, and you can see I caught it at my feet. Step over, forward swing, okay? Step over, and do a forward swing. We'll go one more time. Forward swing. Oh, missed that one. All right. Now, you can probably guess that since we did the forward swing, we're gonna try the backward swing. So what you do is you put your rope in front of you, and we're not gonna jump yet, but you just put it in front of you, and then you swing your arm so that the rope goes behind you. And then you step over backwards, okay? It's the backward step over. So swing it backwards, and step over. And what we're doing is we're just getting used to the rope, okay? We're getting used to how long it is. We're getting used to where it lands, and we're getting used to turning it backwards and forwards. So a couple more backward turns. Good. And one more. All right, good. Now, what we want to do is we're going to start with our forward swing. It's called a forward swing double bounce. That's right, forward swing double bounce. This is what it looks like. We're going to swing forward, and we're going to jump over the rope, and then we're going to jump again as we're swinging it around. So we're going to have a double jump for every time the rope goes around, okay? And it looks like this. See how I'm jumping twice? I jump over the rope, and then I jump one more time before the rope comes again to jump over it. So this is called a double jump. If you mess up, it's okay. Just start again, okay? It's a double jump. Keep on going. A couple more. All right, that's the double jump. Now, that's pretty much our first basic jump with the jump rope, okay? Our next jump is called the forward swing, just like we were doing single jump. Instead of jumping over the rope and then one more time before the rope comes again, we're just gonna jump over the rope, wait for the rope to come again, and jump over the rope only, okay? So it's a single jump, but it's a forward turn like we were doing. So we start in the back like this, and we swing over, and we jump, jump, jump. And it's just one jump over the rope. Forward swing, single jump. All right, a few more. Oh, messed up. It's okay if you mess up, you just start again and keep going. All right, good, all right. This is about the time I think I need to get a drink of water, and you probably do too. Don't forget to drink water before physical activity, during physical activity, and after physical activity. Okay, now let's move on to our next jump, and it is going to be the backward swing double jump. So remember, our backward swing looks like this. Okay, I'll do that one more time, our backward swing. And I'm gonna give it a double jump, all right? So let's see if we can do it. Here comes the swing. Uh-oh, I hit something. I hit the roof. Okay, here we go. Over the rope, and one more jump. Oops, I messed up, that's okay. All good. So it's over the rope and another jump before the rope comes again. Again, if you mess up, it's okay, just try it again. There it goes. Okay, a couple more. Backwards, double jump. All right, great job, guys. Now, we're gonna move on to our backwards single jump. And you guessed it, has one jump just over the rope only. There we go. I had that little bounce in my knees. You got messed up. Here we go. One more time. Single jump. Backwards. All right. Good job, everybody. Now, those are basically our 4 basic jump rope tricks. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna move on to our intermediate jump rope tricks. And the first one we're gonna do is a straddle jump. You remember the straddle jump in warm-up? It looks like this, okay? So here's what the straddle jump looks like. We're gonna do the forward turn straddle jump. Here we go, ready? Feet inside, outside, inside, outside. There's the straddle jump. Keep going. It's a little harder. That's why it's called the intermediate tricks. All right, now the next one is also a forward swing, but it's the forward straddle too. So it looks like this. So we'll be going over the rope while doing a forward straddle. Let's see if I can do it. It's not that easy. Definitely an intermediate trick. That's a pretty hard intermediate trick. I bet you can do it though. All right, let's move on to the next one. Remember, today I'm just showing these to you, and what I want you to do is I want you to practice these at home, okay? So, here's our next one. These, these are my favorite. One of my favorites. I have a few favorites. But this is called the side swing. All right, and we don't even jump on this. All we do is we hold it, our rope, put your hands together like this, and we are gonna swing it to the side. You see that? To the side. Okay, you gotta scoot back a little bit. Now, we can stop, and we practice on that side, so I wanna practice on this side a little bit. Hands together, your rope is in each hand still. Okay, and that's your side swing. We had a forward swing, backward swing, and this is our side swing. And now, I'm gonna show you the double side swing. This is the one I like. This reminds me of being a ninja and you're swinging your rope around. Okay, here we go. Here we go, ninjas. All right, hands together. We're doing our side swing. Let's do a couple side swings and then go to the other direction. And this is called a double side swing. I do one side, then the other. Come on, ninjas. Side, other side. And we're actually getting a bit of a rest here because there's no jumping. I like that. Okay, now we have our side swing. We have our other side swing. And we have our double side swing. All right. Now you can either pause this and keep practicing or continue watching. You can practice whichever ones you want later, okay? What I'm gonna do now is I am going to combine the side swing with a jump. All right, a side swing with a jump. All right, it looks like this. Are you ready? It's a double side swing. Here we go. There's that side, this side, and then jump. Side to side, jump. Side to side, and jump. Actually, a little easier than I thought it was gonna be. You know, I've been jump roping for quite a few years. Maybe that's the reason why. But side, side, jump. You don't have to go fast. Just side, side, and jump. Nice job, guys. Nice job, Marshall students. Fabulous. Now, I'm gonna grab some water. And, okay. Now, this one's a little bit more difficult. This is gonna be a single side swing with a jump. So you go side swing, jump, instead of side, side, jump. If that makes sense. So, here we go. Hands together. I'm gonna get a couple of sides in, so to get it started, then we get a jump, side, jump, other side, jump, side. And you can see I got the side, then the jump, side. Oh, I missed the jump on that one. Okay, so that's the double-sided with a single jump, okay? That's the cool thing about being on this YouTube channel is that you can pause it anytime you want. Hit that pause button, practice some of those, then hit the start button, and then stop it, practice some more of the other ones. So just as however you want to do it, that's just the benefit of having that. Okay, now here's what I'm gonna do. You remember the skier? Well, that's our next move, and we are gonna do the skier. And it looks like this. You're jumping from side to side with your feet together, like a skier would, okay? All right, that's the skier. And our last intermediate move is called the bell. We practice that one in our warm-ups, and that is like a skier, only jumping forward and backwards instead of side to side. Let's give it a go. Here we go. And the bell. I don't think I jumped very far forward. I am a little bit. And of course, don't be afraid to move around. Oh, I messed up. I know some of you I've seen at school can start skipping and then skip running all around the playground. That's super cool. That would be an advanced move, okay? And speaking of advanced moves, I have two advanced moves. Our first one is called, oh, we already did one of our advanced moves, I'm sorry. Our cross jump. Oh no, it's a double cross jump, not a single side. Okay, here we go. It's the double, here we go. This is side, this side. Oh yeah, we did this one. Side, 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 side. Oh, I messed up, we did that one. That's not the advanced, that's the intermediate. Here's the advanced. we're gonna cross our rope in the middle of our jump. And it looks like this. We're gonna start regular, okay? Regular forward, forward, and then when you're ready, you're gonna cross your arms. Oh, I didn't quite make it. I was going too slow. You're gonna cross your arms like this and jump through, and it's gonna come over. You'll uncross and you'll go through. Let me see if I can get it again. Might have to jump a little higher. I think that's what I'm doing. All right, that's the cross. That one's really fun. It's advanced, but it's really fun. Practice, practice, you'll get it, and you'll have fun too with that one. Now, the last advanced move, I'm not really gonna show you too much of, but what I want you to do is I want you to study those moves that I gave you, the beginner ones, the intermediate ones, and the cross advanced one. Then, what I want you to do is I want you to do some combos. And that's short for combinations, which means you're gonna take more than one of those moves that we learned and you're gonna do it together with another move. Not in the same time, but in order, okay? So here's what I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay, I'll call out the new moves as I'm doing them, but it's called a combo because I'm doing 2 or more moves all at one time, right? Here we go. So here's the forward swing, single jump, okay? Now I'm gonna combo it with a double side. Here it goes. There's a side, there's a side, and I'm back. All right, another double side, back. All right, now I'm gonna add the crossover. There it is. There's a side, a regular crossover side. Oops. I call that one the getting stuck in the lemon tree. That's kind of a professional move. You know, you got your basic, intermediate, advanced, and then you got your pro moves like getting caught in the lemon tree. So don't even worry about that one. Practice your basics, practice your intermediates, and practice your advanced moves, that crisscross. Guys, here's what I really would like you to do. I know a lot of people love jump roping, and I have not worked with you with jump ropes quite enough in class. So that's why I'd like to do it now. But what I want you to do is I want you to practice. And remember, I said, if you get 10 in a row of one of those moves, that means that you are considered a master of that move because you've mastered that move. You can do it 10 times in a row, okay? And what you can do is you can take a card or a piece of paper, put your name at the top, and then every time you can put what the move is, the jump rope move. Maybe it's the single hop forward swing. And every time you do that 10 times in a row, you get a master star, and the star goes next to the name of that move. And that means you've mastered that one time. If you do it another 10 times in a row, you get another star. That means you've mastered it again, and you continue to be the master. Okay, so practice. If you get to say number 9 in one of those moves, and then you mess up on number 9, it's okay. You just start over again. Because if you got that far, I know you can make it to the 10 mark, okay? So, start that card. It's the jump rope tricks at the top, your name at the top, and every time you master one of those tricks, or any of those tricks, you get a star for every time you do that, okay? And then when we get back together at school, then I am going to be collecting those. So yeah, this is homework, all right? PE homework. So, guys, I want to say thank you for joining me today. If you joined me at Zoom PE last week, thank you. Please come again this week. If you weren't at Zoom PE last week, please join us. We need a lot more kids. We had quite a few kids, but we could have a lot more kids. And the more kids participating, the better it is. Everybody's more healthier, okay? So thanks for joining me today. One last thing I want to leave you with is stay active every day. All right, guys.